Hello, hello. We're going to do things a little bit differently today. I'm popping in kind of by default. This is actually going to be uploaded to Instagram TV, just for future reference for those who are interested in essential oils. So for those of you who are from the normal career, let's try it again. So for those of you who've been here for a little while or are part of the Thrive Wellness community, this is not going to be new information for you. But for those of you who are watching here on Instagram, this is just going to be a quick overview of the top 10 essential oils. And again, like I said, I'm recording it here so that I can upload it to Instagram because Instagram is not working for me right now. So if you're already familiar with the top 10 oils, feel free to tune out. If you are new to essential oils and you're wanting to learn more, I'm excited to tell you more about essential oils. So today what we're going to be talking about is what essential oils are, how they can be used, and then how you can get them in your home, along with some cool oils that you can only get for the next 2 days that are not normally available for sale, that are available with some of our kits this month. So with all that aside, we're going to jump in. So what is an essential oil? An essential oil is the natural aromatic compounds that come from the plants that we see all around us. And those things are steam distilled or cold pressed for health benefits. So this is really returning to a more natural approach to our health and wellness. And everything that I'm going to be sharing is really coming from the perspective of living a wellness lifestyle. So this is not intended to cure, prevent, or treat any diseases. Simply sharing some natural solutions that we've started using in our own home through doTERRA's products and how they've impacted our own health and wellness. So I want to tell you a little bit more about them so that you can see if they might be a good fit for you in your home. I was actually introduced to essential oils by a now dear friend who was sharing a sample of what's called our Digest Zen oil to help with my son's stomach discomfort that he was dealing with. And in my past experiences with essential oils, I really only thought of them as a more natural option for an air freshener. And I had no idea that they actually could have health benefits. I just wanted something a little bit less toxic in my home. So when my first sample was actually something for a health benefit, I kind of opened my eyes to some more options and things that essential oils could help with. When I saw how quickly they worked, I wanted to learn more, and that kind of sent me down the path of learning more about doTERRA. And then I found myself beginning to share doTERRA with friends and family and sharing oils, which led me to branching out and starting my own doTERRA business by sharing on a greater level with my friends and family like you. So while we're here, I want to again tell you about what essential oils are, how you can get them in your home, and why you should be using them. So the natural approach is using God's tools that He placed here on earth. These plants are steam distilled, cold pressed for health benefits. They're pulled from the oil sacs of the plants, barks, roots, leaves of plants, and have been used for hundreds and thousands of years for health benefits. What's happened along the way is scientists and doctors and things have gotten really advanced and started to pull some of those chemical compounds that make up our plants and things, and then they have created synthetic versions that have become our medications. And the modern approach to our healthcare is actually treating symptoms. And what I'm proposing is that we take a shift and start being proactive with our health and using tools in our homes that can be right at our fingertips and prevent some of those visits to the doctor, high copays, things like that. I really firmly believe that with the top 10 oils that we're going to be talking about today, that you can actually address 80% of the things that you will face in your health and wellness inside of your home. So as I'm going along, I want you to take note of any oils that sound like they might be a benefit to you and your family. And when we all wrap it up, I will tell you how you can get started with doTERRA. So starting out, we talked about how essential oils are natural. They are straight from plants, straight from this earth. God placed them there. doTERRA actually means gift of the earth. So I love to think about that because I really do feel like God placed plants here to heal us, and everything that we needed was here, and that the power of God fuels that for healing and aiding that into our bodies. So I'm really thankful for these tools for that reason, because I really truly believe that it is God who heals, but it is wonderful to have tools at my fingertips to be able to help my family. So there are 4 grades of essential oils. Oh yes, actually, of course we are. There are 4 grades of essential oils, and there are synthetics, which are your cleaners, polishes, things like that, air fresheners. Secondly, there is food grade, which are generally regarded as safe. Then there's therapeutic grade, which is what you've probably been exposed to in the past, but could contain fillers and is not regulated by the FDA. Finally, there is doTERRA certified pure therapeutic grade oils, and these are the most tested, most trusted, you're welcome, most tested, most trusted essential oils on the market. They are so transparent about what's in every single bottle, and as a mom, it makes me feel very confident when I'm using my essential oils on my kids, to know that there's nothing else inside of that bottle except for the oil that I am reaching for. So how do we use these oils? One of the ways that you can use essential oils is aromatically. This is the fastest, easiest way. Right here behind me, there is a diffuser going, and a diffuser uses water and essential oils to break down it into molecules so that it can disperse into the air, cleanse it, open airways, boost mood. It's really one of the fastest, most effective ways to use essential oils. Another way that you can use essential oils aromatically is simply by placing them on your clothes, putting a drop in your palm, and taking a deep breath. I love to do things like wild orange or peppermint to help boost my mood and focus. Take a drop, put it in my palms, rub them together, take a deep breath in, and you want to try and do that 3 to 5 times. Take a deep breath in and out. And that's really going to interact with your limbic system, which is the seat of your emotions, housing of your memories, and can really be a mood modulator. So great way to open your airways as well, not even just from an emotional perspective, but also from a physical perspective. Essential oils are really beneficial for that. So that's aromatic use. Lots of oils can be used aromatically. And like I said, that's one of my favorite ways to use it. As a mom, I love to put it like in my hair, on my clothes, those kind of things, so that I am getting the benefits to everyone in my home. Next, there's topical use of essential oils, and this is simply applying it to the area of concern or some of our biggest pore areas or reflexology points. This could be the bottoms of your feet, the backs of your wrists, behind your ears, or the area of concern. So one thing that I love to use topically is actually our deep blue rub, which comes from our deep blue oil, and it is our soothing blend. So I love to put on sore muscles, achy joints, things like that. It's really soothing. Again, one of my first oils I was introduced to, the digestin oil, we apply that topically. It can be used aromatically or internally as well, but generally we apply it to the area of concern, whether it's our stomach or chest if we're dealing with heartburn, those kind of things. So that's topical use. Next, you would use it internally. So the only oils that I ever suggest using internally would be doTERRA's certified pure therapeutic grade oils, because you want to know what you're putting inside of your body. Essential oils are extremely potent. They're 50 to 70 times more concentrated than the herbs or plants that they come from. So if you're looking at a dried herb, this is actually 50 to 70 times more potent. For instance, a drop of peppermint is actually equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. They're only pennies per drop. So a drop of peppermint only costs 8 cents when you actually break it down wholesale. So they're really inexpensive and affordable for you to use in your home. So now that we've talked about the 3 ways to use essential oils, I want to kind of just go through the top 10 of our most popular oils that come in our starter kits and kind of tell you how you might use them in your home. So we talked about Deep Blue. It's our soothing blend. It's great for sore muscles. Great for achy joints, those kind of things. Really just great for relief. If you're a female, once a month, and you deal with discomfort, sorry, if you're not a female, once a month. If you're female and you deal with discomfort once a month, it's a great oil for that as well. Our top 10 oils are actually made of 4 blends and 6 singles. So I'm going to start with the blends and then move into the singles after that. So that was Deep Blue. I actually love it in our touch form. because it's very easy to apply and reach some of those hard to reach areas. Next would be On Guard, which is our protective blend. This is great for your immunity. I love to take it internally every day to help keep our immune systems high. I love to diffuse it when the seasons change and things like that, just to keep everyone in our house healthy and strong. I have 3 boys. I have 1 in school now, so staying healthy and well is really important to me. So I love On Guard for that. The next one would be Breathe. This is for respiratory support, breathing it in, applying it topically to help support your lungs and other respiratory functions. Just really beneficial oil. I love to diffuse this one at night as well. Digestem, we already talked about, is our digestive blend. Really just great for occasional stomach discomfort, keeping things moving the way that they need to. Really just awesome support for your entire digestive system. Melaleuca, it's great for all things cleansing and also really good for skin. I love to use it in homemade cleaners. I use it in my household cleaners. I also use it on skin blemishes and things like that. It's really supportive to cleansing the skin. It's also really good for ear discomfort. So one of our kiddos is dealing with some ear discomfort right now, and so we're putting it around his ear, along with one of those limited time offer oils that I'm going to tell you about. Next is oregano. This is nature's antibiotic. Can be used for 8 to 10 days on the bottom of your feet to help supercharge your immune system. It also is really good in your cooking. So you can just use a drop in place of your herbs and spices in your recipes, and you are going to love it. The next thing is frankincense. This is the king of oils. If you don't know what oil to use, frankincense is the one to go to. It's going to help every time. It's also really good for extreme head tension. And it's also great for chronic mood situations. So pairing wild orange and frankincense together is a great thing to do to help boost the mood on a regular basis. I also take a drop of frankincense internally 1 to 2 times a day to help with a healthy cellular response. So like I said, when in doubt, frank it out. This is the oil to go to. If it was good enough for Jesus, it's good enough for me. So, love frankincense. Next is peppermint. This is probably one of my top 3 oils that we use in our home. I love it for boosting energy, opening airways. I use it as an ant spray, and I also use it for occasional stomach discomfort as well. So, really great for mood boosting, really great for focus when paired with a citrus oil. Just really, really, really awesome oil. Next is lemon. We use this for everything cleaning, and it's also in my water every day. Really an awesome oil. It's pulled from the rind of the fruit, so it's not going to be acidic to the body. It's actually going to alkalize the body. So really great oils to have in your arsenal. Really beneficial and really inexpensive as well. Lavender is everything soothing and calming. It's great paired with melaleuca for that ear discomfort that I talked about. It's also really great for sleep and soothing irritated skin, whether it's burns, irritations, blemishes, rough patches on the skin, those kind of things. Lavender is your go-to. One oil that's not in the top 10, but I do send everyone that starts out with doTERRA is wild orange. And like I said, pairing wild orange with peppermint is great for boosting energy and focus. Paired with frankincense is amazing for mood. Paired with Digestem is actually really great for the digestive system. Just really awesome oil. Also paired with deep blue, really good for increasing the effectiveness of the deep blue for your sore muscles. So now that we've talked about the top 10 oils, I do want to tell you about these really cool oils that you can get in your home this month. They're exclusive just for the next 2 days. They're originally featured in Australia, and they are available to the US market just for the next 2 days, and you can get your hands on them when you enroll with some of our top kits. So the first one that I want to tell you about is Litsi oil, and Litsi is from Asia. It's amazing for the respiratory system. It's also really good for the digestive system, endocrine system. It's also really good for your emotions. It's very balancing and fulfilling. It's also really good for seasonal issues. So if you struggle with change in seasons, this can really supercharge your body's ability to respond to the change in seasons, specifically from a respiratory level. It has very similar properties to an oil called Melissa that is extremely expensive from doTERRA, and it is expensive because it's precious. Linseed has a lot of the same chemical constituents and properties of that oil, and is going to be really amazing for healing and mood boosting for you. So Litzy comes free this month with select enrollment kits, as well as this. This is Manuka Touch, and it comes in this beautiful touch roller. It comes in roller ball for easy application, and Manuka actually comes from the same tree as Manuka honey. So if you've heard anything about Manuka honey and its healing properties, this comes from the same tree, just a different part of the plant, and is extremely healing, great for grounding you emotionally. It's also very soothing to the skin, and it's also supercharging to your immune system. So those two oils you actually get for free with some of our enrollment kits. So I talked about top 10 oils, and our starter kit that actually comes with the top 10 oils and a teaser. Actually, you get those oils free this month. So if that's something that you're interested in, shoot me a message. I will be posting some graphics in my story on Instagram as to how you can get those oils in your home for free. They're not available for sale here in the US. They're only available in the Australian markets due to supply. doTERRA has some of the most sustainable sourcing practices in the industry. Their sourcing is amazing. So beyond them being the best tested oils in the market, they really are the highest quality because we source all of our plants from their indigenous locations, which allows them to have the highest chemical compounds and constituents to be able to help you for health benefits. So all things aside, I would love to help you get started with essential oils. If you're interested in taking advantage of these free oils that are only available through this promotion for the next 2 days, I'd love to talk to you about it. Let me know if you have any questions. If you are here in Thrive Wellness watching this and you have any questions or comments, pop them in the comments down below or shoot me a message. And if you're watching here on Instagram, send me a DM. I'd love to talk. So I hope you all have a great day, and I would love to get you started with the oils. They have been a game changer in my home. Having the community of oily people around me has been such a huge support and such an empowering thing for me as a mom. I've just really loved getting to know more people and seeing lives changed, including my own family's, from having these natural tools in our homes that don't have side effects, but they have tons of side benefits. So if you're ready to talk, I'm ready to talk too. So I hope you all have a great day and enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Bye.